guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is the first in my brand new series of the ultimate historic county bingo challenge. The first county that we're doing is the East Riding of Yorkshire. I'm currently just passing through Cawood, which is one of the more western villages. Goulds is probably as far west as the West Riding went, but this is quite a long way over. It's a little village, a few miles from Selby, on the banks of the River Ouse. The River Ouse, which forms the boundary between what was the West Riding and the East Riding. So I was up early, trying to work out if I could get out today. It's Friday. I didn't think I could get out till next week, but the rain stopped, and it's about 7 degrees, quite windy. The sun even tried getting out a few minutes ago. So we're going to head over into the East Riding, not going too far. I won't spoil things. I've got a couple of ideas of places I might want to go, but it depends if there's any flooding, because all the land out here is quite prone to flooding. But it's an interesting place, is Cawood. A lot of these houses on the main street were obviously shops, and even pubs, I guess. I think there's only that shop there now. The post office. It's also a cafe if you're ever in this area, and we've just passed the pub, haven't we? The Jolly Sailor. Oh no, there's another pub just to the left as we go down here as well. So yeah, we're heading into the East Riding. You've seen the bingo card. It'll be the same bingo card for whatever county we're in. The idea is that we tick them off. So possibly the first one on your list. Possibly the first one on your list. This is the Swing Bridge at Cawood. It's got the bridge keeper is in it. I guess in case he needs to open it. I'm going to park up and have a little walk back. There are no rules really, except that it has to be in the county that's on that particular sheet. So I don't know if you wanted to put that bridge, it straddles the border, so you could put it down for the West Riding, or you could put it down for the East Riding. There'll be plenty more bridges, I'm sure. Got the dog with me, so I'm trying to balance the day between sort of sightseeing and taking her for a couple of little walks. Yeah, and if we see something from, say, the banks of the River Ouse, but that's in the West Riding part, you're quite welcome to, even though we haven't started it yet, you're welcome to put that down on your West Riding bingo. I've just been thinking about it. I think they're all going to be pretty much open-ended, so when we do sort of set about these, I'll give it 4 or 5 visits, and if we get a line or something, or a couple of lines, that's a result. If we're lucky enough to get a full house, then great. But if we don't get a full house, I think I'll just keep going. So as and when I visit these counties in the future, we'll just keep ticking them off. So I'm going to keep a sheet for every. I'm going to keep a sheet for every county that we do. Please feel free to do the same. So I'm just going to have a walk back to the bridge. with the dog. Let her let off a little bit of steam and see what we can see. We are now in what was the East Riding of Yorkshire. This would go from here to York to Filey, all the way down the coast to Spurn, and then all the way back up the river system to here. Anyway, get back to you in a moment or two. Back with you guys, just been a few minutes sorting the dog out. Blimey, it's got told to stop moaning yesterday on one of my videos, and I was talking about how cold it was. Someone said it was -17 where they lived. Well, that's great. Probably not just walking about with a hoodie and a t-shirt on every flipping day. So this is the flood defences. It does breach it from time to time. I had to look it up and see what date it was. I remember coming to Cawood, it was 2015. We had some really severe floods, and there's an actual stone brick wall that protects the village, and it's about 4 foot high. And when we got there, we climbed up on, it's on top of a bank like this, and when we got there we climbed up the bank, top of the wall, looked over, the water was about 2 inches from the top of the wall. All of this that you can see, all of this here was just one vast lake. It was pretty impressive, pretty scary as well. I imagine if you lived in Cawood. So I hope you can hear me today. It's as I said in the car, it's 7, but with the wind chill I think it's probably about 2, maybe 1. Oh no, this is the river then. Oh, I'm confused now. This must be the river. When we first started here, it was like the bank, but yeah, this is the river here. I was trying to figure out what that other water was in the distance. I'll keep that as a surprise. I've just remembered what it is. But it's flowing fast, isn't it? So yeah, I was sitting in the car. There are really no rules. I've made the bingo sheet. The bingo sheet's going to apply to every county that we visit. I couldn't make it printable, so if you do want to play along, maybe just make a list of them yourself and tick them off and write down when you get the ones you want to have whichever ones you want. I'm sure we'll be seeing plenty more bridges, and obviously some things go into 2 categories, but the first one today, I might cross it off just to get my bingo card started, is Cawood Bridge, the boundary bridge between the East Riding and the West Riding. So I'm just heading back down there to get a better view of it. Put my gloves on, and they're soaking wet from yesterday, so I'm not bothering with any. Right guys, this is apart from seeing the bridge, this is what I came to see. I've always wanted to come here for years. So yeah, I think this is the spot where the River Wharfe meets the River Ouse. It's getting a bit wild today, isn't it? 65 miles the wharf's travelled from Upper Wharfedale right up past Home on those fells there, down through Kettlewell, Grassington, Bolton Abbey, Ilkley, Otley, Wetherby. Tadcaster's about 4 miles upstream, and then it meets the River Ouse here. It's cool. I've walked in Wharfedale hundreds and hundreds of times. Never seen where it joins the Ouse before. The wind seems to have dropped a little. Hope it has. It's great walking along big river banks. You see the sweep of it. You probably end up going about 3 times further, don't you? Anyway, I will get back to you this time when we get nearer the bridge. So what I think I'll do is, when I get home, as I say, there are no rules except that whatever it is you spot has to be in the county that the sheet relates to. I'll start a sheet for the West Riding when I get home. When I get home, I'm going to have a pot of tea, go sit in the greenhouse, probably on every occasion, show you on the map where we've been, and then show you on the bingo which boxes I'm ticking off. And as I say, if you tick off any different, then let me know, or if there's anything that I missed. But so far, if you wanted river, you've got the River Wharfe for the West Riding, and if you wanted bridge, you've got the Swing Bridge at Cawood for either one or the other. You can just see the village now at the other side of the river. So I don't know if you can see the houses just in front of us. They're on this East Riding bank. So the guys in the boat coming back. Not sure what they're doing. Fishing something out of the river by the looks of it. Come on. Yeah, they're on the East Riding bank of these houses, and I think the cellars and the ground floor floods in the worst of the weather. And that time we came to see the river that I was telling you about, it was actually flowing over the top of the bridge. It was awesome. It was not a word I use often. It was about 6 or 7 inches over the top of the bridge, and I think one of the people at the time that lived here, he was walking across the bridge with his wellies on, either to get supplies or something. But their garden goes down to the river, and it often floods. All this for a photograph of a flipping bridge. Oh, it's a fire brigade. There are little engines over there. Yeah, it's a fire brigade rescue. This will be like that train on that line the other day down Cross Green that never has a train. And when I watched the video, when I got home, the last two carriages were going under it the other way. If it had been a minute, 2 minutes sooner, I'd have got some video of it. It's like here, but the bridge opens just before or just after. I didn't realise these houses had such a big garden. The porter cabin's on stilts though. And then the sun comes out for us, guys. How cool is that? You don't get such a good view, do you? You need to be further down. So, Cawood Bridge is a historic 19th century swing bridge crossing the River Ouse in what is now North Yorkshire, England. Was, of course, the boundary between the East Riding, which is where I am, and the West Riding on the other bank. It was opened on the 31st of July 1872 by the Cawood Bridge Company. It replaced a long-standing ferry. There are weight restrictions due to damage being caused by heavy vehicles, and it has closed for long periods in the past for repairs. And those floods in 2015 that we were talking about. Right guys, heading back to the car now. Come on. That was further than I thought. There's definitely something happening. Not sure what. Hope it's nothing serious. I'll get back to you if anything interesting happens. So if you do want to see where the River Wharfe joins the River Ouse, it's literally not far from that parking place. Probably about half a mile. I would say that Cawood Bridge is a bit more of a serious undertaking depending on your fitness. But yeah, here we are. One last look. Hard to tell where the actual wharf comes out, I guess. I guess it's just to the... I guess this is the mouth of the wharf, isn't it? It's usually very low, is the wharf, because Yorkshire Water take a ton of water out of it for drinking. But ugly. Well, that was further than I anticipated. It's always the same though, isn't it? You look on the map and you go, oh yeah, it's only like a couple of centimetres, and 2 hours later, that's probably took us at least an hour and a bit. But we've got all day. We might just have to drop one of the things we were going to see, because that also involved quite a long walk. But yeah, back at the car now, so gonna get warm, have a drink of tea and press on to what potentially, well, for me, it's the highlight of the day. I told someone about it this morning and they were wholly uninterested. See you soon.